Tonight's traffic stop starts with what looks like a routine speeding violation, but within minutes, it turns into a DWI investigation that could have major consequences for a young driver. The officer spots multiple traffic infractions, including excessive speed, following too closely, and running a stop sign. What makes this case especially interesting is that the driver is cooperative from the very beginning, yet her own admissions may end up playing a significant role in the outcome. Watch closely as the officer transitions from traffic enforcement to impairment detection, and pay attention to the driver's responses throughout the encounter. Do you think the officer already had enough indicators to suspect impairment, or was more investigation necessary before making an arrest? Let's see how it unfolds.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Officer LaFoma, New Mexico State Police. You understand the reason I'm stopping you?
Yes, I did not stop for the stop sign.
Okay, what about the speed?
I was speeding a little bit. I am following
A little bit?
He's my entrance to the cottages, so I was just trying to keep up. I'm so sorry.
Okay, and actually, that vehicle that you're following right behind?
Yeah.
Less than like a car length.
It's a car lane?
I said a car length, so you're following too closely.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying not to get through, because once you get through the cottages,
which he actually got up to 110, you're at like 106.
Got you.
Okay, and then you're also following too closely.
I am. I'm so sorry.
And then I was actually going to pull him over, and then you decided to blow the stop sign.
Got you.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can hold on to that.
Yes,
You want to step
sir.
on out, please?
Okay, yeah.
Here, the extra?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, Miss, how much have you had to drink?
I drank at Gecko's at like 10. That was about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
I had a beer, and then I had a shot of tequila.
So 1 beer, 1 shot of tequila.
Yes, sir.
And that was at what time?
About 10?
About 10? So
Yeah.
it's been a while.
It's been a bit,
Okay.
yeah. I just got there, they didn't like the party, so now we're going to the cottages where Nick lives. So I was following him, make sure I got through the gate. Yeah.
Got you. I got you. Have you had any recent head injuries?
No.
Do you wear eye contacts?
No.
Do me a favor, put your feet together all the way together, hands directly at your side. I'm going to need you to remain in that position there. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Myers, you need to stare at my finger, okay?
Okay.
542, come on, 10-4. So I can tell when you're looking at it, and I can tell when you're looking past it, okay?
Okay.
So, we're on the same page?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So my finger,
Okay.
continue where I left off, okay?
Got it. Is my head good?
Yes,
Sorry.
ma'am.
Okay, cool.
Stare directly at my finger, please. Up for now, okay, ma'am? Follow my finger, please. And go and begin, ma'am.
You ready?
Yes,
Are we
ma'am.
good?
Go
Okay.
ahead and begin.
1, 2, 3. Oh shit, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Front foot planted.
On you, ma'am. Go and begin.
This good? 1001, 1002, 3, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 2011, 2012.
Okay, do you feel like you should be driving right now, Miss?
Not specifically, but I am close to my destination.
Why shouldn't you should be driving right now?
I did have a drink earlier, so I don't know how much that impaired me, to be honest with you. I'm
Okay,
not
do you
too
feel
sure
like
about
you're
my
impaired?
AC. No, not too bad, but I know that I do feel a little bit something.
Okay, you feel a little bit something?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't feel like you should be driving. I really
feel
don't.
you. I
Okay.
feel you, yeah.
So I'm gonna have you walk to the front of my uniform, please.
Okay.
Okay. So walk straight to the front bumper,
Sure
please.
thing.
At this stage, the officer is conducting standardized field sobriety testing to assess whether alcohol may be affecting the driver's ability to operate a vehicle safely. These tests aren't designed to determine guilt, they're intended to provide observable clues of impairment. Notice how the officer repeatedly gives instructions and asks the driver to focus on specific tasks. Small mistakes, confusion, balance issues, or difficulty following directions can all factor into an officer's decision-making process. One thing viewers often overlook is that the officer is evaluating much more than the final result. He's also observing attention, coordination, and divided task performance. Based on what you've seen so far, do you think the driver's mistakes are signs of impairment, nerves from being stopped, or a combination of both?
Go and face the front of my patrol unit. Put your hands behind your back, Miss Myers. Do not move, okay?
Can I call my dad? He's with BCU.
BCU, what does that mean?
Bernalillo County.
Like SO?
Yeah, BCSO.
This is the moment the encounter shifts dramatically. After observing the driving behavior, hearing the driver's admission about drinking, and completing the field sobriety evaluations, the officer has determined there is probable cause for a DWI arrest. It's important to understand that an arrest doesn't automatically mean a conviction. It means the officer believes there is enough evidence to continue the investigation through the legal process. Notice that despite the seriousness of the situation, the interaction remains calm and professional. The driver appears surprised but compliant, which helps keep the encounter controlled and safe for everyone involved. What do you think about the officer's decision at this point? Would you have made the arrest based on the evidence gathered so far?
Okay. Time is 12:47, okay?
Okay.
You're being arrested for DWI at this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you open your mouth for me, please. Stick your tongue out. Lift it up to the sky. Do you have anything in your mouth that you can eat, drink, or smoke? Anything on your person that you can eat, drink, or smoke?
No.
So I'm gonna need you to call for a ride.
Call for a ride?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
May I see her cell phone, please? And then her wallet, please. And her wallet, please?
My wallet? I didn't bring my wallet.
Her wallet.
It's in the other car.
Her wallet.
I haven't. Oh.
Thank you, ma'am. How old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19?
Yes.
Okay, are you gonna be able to get a ride? Somebody come pick you
I
up?
have to call. I have no idea.
Yeah, just call somebody to come pick you up, okay?
Okay. I will.
We're right here on Sunport, just by the airport, okay?
Okay.
What happens with me? What happens with me? What happens with me?
Right now, you're going to be transferred to our office. That's where we're going to do the breath test. We'll talk to you once all that's completed, okay?
Okay.
So we're advising everything else.
When does my dad come?
What was that?
When does my dad come?
Well, I'll let you get within a phone call here in a bit once we're done with this, all the necessary paperwork.
Yeah.
No one can do what you do. Got any breakfast? One, two, three, go ahead. Keep going. Stop. One more just like that, we'll let you know.
One more.
Yeah, one more. Go. You stop, go. Stop. So this your first one was point.
Now we reach one of the most critical moments of the investigation, the breath test results. The officer carefully explains the difference between the machine's calibration check and the driver's actual breath sample. That's an important distinction because many viewers see multiple numbers on the screen and assume they all represent the driver's alcohol concentration. Here, the reported results are above the legal limit, providing additional evidence that supports the arrest decision. Another notable aspect is the officer taking time to explain the science and procedure rather than simply reading off numbers. Transparency during these moments can help reduce confusion and document that the driver understood the testing process. Were you expecting the results to come back over the legal limit based on the earlier interaction?
1 grams of alcohol per 210 liters of breath. The second one was 0.10, so that is above the per se limit of 0.08. Okay?
Why did it say 0.11? I thought I saw 0.08 or 0.78.
That was a calibration check. So it runs a calibration check to make sure the gas canister, you see that blue thing?
Yeah.
That's the gas cylinder.
Okay.
So it's a lot of science that goes into this. But the calibration check has to be within the 0.70 and 0.90. So within that time frame, when it does a calibration check to make sure the stuff inside the blue bottle is working properly, has to be between those two numbers, okay? So the calibration was within those numbers, but the breath score itself is 0.11 and 0.10. So you are above the per se limit of 0.8, okay? So it is a DWI first offense. Do you have any questions for me? But I think, I know if it was my father, he would probably want to hear from me personally before somebody from a different agency. I think you could respect that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you, get your hands from uncuffed. You've been nothing but respectful, and I appreciate that. That's why we're going to be cool people, okay? Do you have any questions on what's going on?
No.
I know it's a crappy situation. It really is. Okay?
How much trouble am I in? Is it gonna affect going to medical school? Do you know?
If I say yes, it could be a lie. If I say no, it could be a lie. I know it's a tough field to get into. We can all respect that. We all know that.
This portion of the encounter highlights something often missing from public discussions about arrests: the human element. The conversation shifts away from evidence collection and toward the real-world consequences that can follow a criminal charge. The driver begins asking questions about medical school, court appearances, work obligations, and contacting family members. Meanwhile, the officer explains the legal process without making promises about the outcome. Regardless of how viewers feel about the arrest itself, moments like this serve as a reminder that a single decision behind the wheel can create ripple effects that extend far beyond one night. The legal process, employment concerns, educational goals, and family relationships can all become part of the story. What stands out most to you here, the officer's explanation or the driver's reaction to the situation?
But it's not on your record as of right now. It's just basically you're getting charged with it. You still have to be found guilty of it, and that's later down the road. Yes, ma'am.
So how does that work?
So it's going to happen approximately, 180 days from now. We'll meet up again here at the courthouse. You'll get your attorney. I'll have to be there, and we'll have to go through the motions of what's going to happen with this. And it's ultimately going to be in the judge's hand what's going to happen. Okay? So go and stand up. Do you have to use the restroom, ma'am? No? Okay, you want to come over here? Go and turn around.
Do I have to get bail or something?
What was that?
Do I have to post bail? Is that a thing? Bail? How do I
So right now you're going to go in front of a judge. They work around the clock here. What's going to happen is you're going to be probably released on your own recognizance since this is your first offense, okay? So what that means is you're just going to have to promise the judge that you're actually going to show up to the court and not...
miss it?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I see that you have the nose piercing ears. I need those removed, the ones that can, because they're not allowed to have that at the jail, okay? Any other piercings I cannot see, I'll give you the opportunity to go to the restroom, remove them, and then just bring them out with you.
I have to go to jail for the night? How do I get out?
So right now it's already 1:30 in the morning, so you're going to have to go in front of the judge, most likely by tomorrow afternoon, by about 1 o'clock. You'll be released on your own recognizance.
What if I work at 12?
Maybe you could get that process a little bit faster, depending on how busy it is over there. But I recommend it's going to be about 12 hours, roughly. Okay?
So what do I do?
So I'm going to...
Costco? How do I work at Costco? So
right.
how am I supposed to tell them?
So it's very difficult, I understand. You can call your dad, call your mom, whoever you need to call, let them maybe call in. But it's kind of one of those things. I don't know if Costco will answer right now. I don't think they will either. But I would imagine you're not going to get out until tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, because it's already 1:30 in the morning right now. Cool? So I'm going to have you remove all your piercings first. And then I'll give you an opportunity to make a phone call, okay? Come over here. Okay. No, that's fine. Just want to make sure you get an opportunity. You can go to the restroom if you need to. You get into the belt. Just double check your pockets. Make sure you don't have anything else, okay? I'm going to put you in the holding cell here.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Just going to have a seat. You right-handed or left-handed?
Left.
Okay, you're going to have a seat. Let me see. Yeah, you're right-handed. Sorry. Sit tight, I'll be right back, okay? Now, move your elbow a little bit. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back, lift them up. One walk out, please. Take a left, another left.
Looking back at the entire incident, this case followed a progression commonly seen in DWI investigations: an initial traffic violation, observations by the officer, admissions of alcohol consumption, field sobriety testing, a formal arrest, and finally chemical testing that produced results above the legal limit. Throughout the encounter, both parties remained relatively calm, allowing the investigation to proceed without escalation. The officer documented his observations, explained procedures, and walked the driver through what would happen next in the legal process. Cases like this continue to spark debate about personal responsibility, impaired driving enforcement, and how officers balance public safety with professional discretion. Do you believe this stop was handled appropriately from start to finish? Or is there anything you would have done differently if you were in the officer's position? If you found this breakdown as intense as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life body cam breakdowns.